Hey guys, welcome to today's show. My name is Grace, like you know, and today's show I have my girlies here with me. On today's topic, we will be looking at jealousy and possessiveness in marriage. So my girlies are right here to actually discuss this topic with us. So if you're interested in relationship, marriage, this is what we do on the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also like this video. So like I said, welcome again, and I'm super excited to have you on the show. So let's introduce my girls. So what's her name?
My name is Possessive.
Okay.
My name is Olasumbo Osai.
All right. So welcome to the show, girls.
Thank you.
All right. So like I said, we will be talking about jealousy. We will be talking about possessiveness. So I want to know, what do you think about jealousy? So let's start with you.
Okay, for me,
Yeah.
I think jealousy is a good thing in relationship or marriage.
Okay.
Because coming from our God, the Bible told us our God also is a jealous God. Whatever you love, you should be jealous of.
Yes.
What you care for, what you are proud of,
Yeah.
you should be jealous of it. So, but for me, overdoing it is the problem.
Wow.
When you are overreacting, you are over possessive, you are over jealous. I think that's the problem for me.
Okay.
I think it's a good thing in marriage, especially in marriage.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. If I'm not jealous of my husband, why are we in this
Relationship. Why we're in the marriage? Yeah.
marriage?
Yeah.
If everybody can argue
Yes.
like I do,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
True.
So for me, it's a good thing, but you don't go overboard.
Wow. All right. Thank you so much. So you can hear it, right? Jealousy is welcomed in marriage. And I think I want to agree with that, because if you say you love me, if you say I love you, I should be jealous over you. Even God said he's jealous over us, right? So that means that, when we say we love somebody, there should be this form of, what's the word? I'm trying to get the word of attachment, right? So there should be that attachment of, yes, this person is for me, and nobody should, go through that boundaries, right? So what now? How do we now put jealousy and possessiveness together? Do we think it works hand in hand? Do we think we should be possessive?
What I would just say is, yes,
Okay.
I can be jealous,
Okay.
but not too kind of obsessive over
Okay.
my man.
Okay.
Like, there should be kind of a gap,
Okay.
like respecting him at the same time being jealous.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Why I actually asked this question is because I've had some people in relationships, and their spouse is like, I don't want you to be talking to your mother. I don't want to see your mother in our house. Do you get? So they feel like, because you are married to you, you should not have anything to do with your family members. I don't know if you've seen situations where girls will say, my boyfriend does not want me to talk to you again because we are friends. Stuff like that. So do you think that is a healthy relationship, that anybody can be in such relationship, where somebody is saying, because you're with me, because I'm a friend of yours, because we're in relationship, you shouldn't have anything to do with people? I've had issues where people say, don't talk to that boy again. Do you think it's healthy? You should be in that kind of relationship.
Well, for me, like I said earlier, just too much of everything is just what is not good.
Okay.
If my friend is not going to help my marriage, we have some really crazy friends, really. We have some really crazy members. So if my man say, oh, I want to talk to this particular person again,
Okay.
I would like to see his reasons.
Okay.
If we can come to a compromise,
okay.
I think it makes sense for me.
Okay.
But if my man is just, you don't have any reason, you don't have anything, you just say, I should not, just because of your own selfish interest. That is a no-no for me.
Okay.
Maybe it's something that is going to work for me, it's going to work with my marriage. Why not? Because I'm going to, my husband said this person, I don't like to move with this person because, she's a prostitute, or she doesn't know how to talk, or she's rude, and she's going to be a bad influence on me.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I will go, but not for his own selfish interest.
Okay. So the thing of don't move with that person again, like maybe you are in a workplace, and your husband says, you shouldn't be walking because I don't want you to be hugging guys. I've heard stories like that. Like, I don't want you to hug guys, so because of that you should not walk. Or if you want to walk, you have to walk where there is only females there. So what do you say to such situations?
Wow, that kind of situation is not healthy.
It's not healthy. It's not healthy at all.
Not at all.
The truth of this thing is, when I was thinking about it, the whole thing is, I feel at one point in our lives when we are dating or when we are before marriage, I think sometimes we notice that partners are this jealous type and this possessive type, and we still go into it, right? We tend to ignore. So I want to say that for anyone in a relationship, right? I want to look at that relationship and begin to ask yourself simple questions. If you see the hints, if you see like red flag, yes, it's a red flag. When yes, you can be possessive, yes, you can be jealous, but there is an extreme side of it. And if you go to that extreme side of it, that is the no. That is why we are saying no, we don't agree, right? Yes. So if you're in a relationship and somebody is saying you should not hug boys, you should not walk because this and that, please, that's a red flag for us, right? That's a red flag for us, and it is not welcomed in the relationship. Yes. And if you are already married and you're experiencing that, then I think there is need for therapy.
Yes, there is.
There is, because the truth is, I think most people that actually have that excessive jealousy or excessive possessiveness are people that have experienced one trauma or the other. Yes. So maybe, for instance, your father cheated on your mother, right? And you feel that every other guy can cheat. So with that, you have it in your mind that my husband cannot do this, my wife cannot do this. So you just or maybe there's just one trauma that you've actually gone through over the years, and you just do not know that you have that in you, and you just begin to exhibit, my wife should not be talking to any man. But if you look at it, you will see that it is because a man has actually done something to you, a woman has actually done something to you, somebody has done something to you that makes you want to begin to have that insecurity. So if such a thing is happening in your relationship, in your marriage, I would just want to advise that you go for therapy. Yes, seek help, right? Get counseling. So what's the final word? What do you have to say to anybody in marriage, in relationship? What are those things you think that they should look out for before we actually go into marriage?
For me, marriage is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
I say to my friends, and it's not a cage, I marry one of the best men in the world. And I'm saying it, and I'm not saying it for fun. I'm saying it because for me, I would advise the singles, the ones in a relationship, just look for a man that is kind.
Wow.
If you are kind in this life, love is never enough, really.
Yes.
But see, a kind man, right? A kind man is everything. Everyone can be nice. All men can be nice, but when you marry a kind man, like this one that I don't want to go into stories,
yes,
right? Please just get married to a kind man. The man that loves you, right? Please let him be kind.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
For me, I would say that marriage is a very wonderful thing. Very, very wonderful. Especially when you marry someone, right? It affects your purpose.
True.
One way or the other.
True.
So whoever you marry will determine your future. So in marriage, I would say one thing you should look out is someone that fears God a lot. Someone that fears God a lot, and someone that loves you dearly. Not just loving you, but loving your entire family.
Yes, loves everything about you.
Exactly.
Loves everything about you, because that's the only way he would want you to grow. He would want you to develop. Because there are people that get into marriage and the husband is telling you that is just the end of it. I was telling somebody that if you're not careful, the marriage will destroy you. When people say marriage destroys them, it's not because marriage in itself destroys them. It's just the person you married. The person begins to, put you down, begins to limit your growth. So some people will say, I don't want you to do this, I don't want you to get to that level, I don't want you to do this, I don't want you to get to that level, because of their insecurity, because they just don't want you to progress. So getting it right from the beginning is very, very important. Alright, so I want to believe that you've gotten value from this video. I'm going to see you again on another video. Until then, have a wonderful day, and if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you do subscribe. Alright guys, thank you so much, and bye bye. Bye. Thank you very much.